Good morning, RC Racing fans, and welcome back to RC Racing TV's coverage of the IFMAR 110th IC Track World Championships. The track is drying. We're nearly there. The sun's back out. This is all good news. Things are actually happening. You can hear engines fired behind. We're getting there, folks. We are finally starting to get back on track after yesterday's disastrous weather conditions. And you can see cars, they're on the track. It's a miracle. I'm about to do a dance here, but I'm not Nick Damon, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to find some people to talk to. This is a World Championship event. You guys will know the European guys from the EFRA circuit. Of course, EFRA are involved here today. But we will see if we can find some of the international guys, starting
from the Philippines.
Starting with Joseph from the Philippines. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
How are you doing today?
Good. It was very, very cold this morning, and the track was didn't have so much grip, and I was the first car to actually clean it. So, but yeah, we're gonna change some things, and hopefully it's good. Yeah.
What differences in terms of setup are you going to make? What changes in terms of setup are you going to make, having been out on the track this morning?
Yeah, I'm gonna try a softer rear, and considering I changed my body to a more nervous type, the SRSN, it has a lot more aggressive steering, and it was a little bit too much. So I'm gonna make the rear a little softer, so it doesn't come out so much, you know. And I'd rather have it that way so that I can drive it. I can drive the car, you know, instead of spinning out. You don't want to spin out with all these fast guys.
Exactly. You don't want to end up getting in their way. So, how important is that to have a car that you're comfortable with driving hard?
Well, the looser my hand is on the steering, I'm more confident, personally. So so that it has a little understeer is good for me, as long as I can gun it without spinning out. I'm happy with it. And considering, and it was just so crazy because control practice we had to break in engines. So we're able to go much faster on time practice. So we're really cramming, but we're getting there, and a lot of prayers from us and our relatives back home in Manila. So it's very exciting, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. You know, we worked so hard to get here for 2 years, and it was just every moment is precious, and we're loving it. Yeah, and especially your coverage too. Yeah.
Thank you. I'll tell you what, it's not been easy for any of us, but this is the spirit of the World Championships right here. Through thick and thin, through whatever weather conditions, still enjoying it, loving being here. Thanks very much.
Laban Pilipinas!
Thanks for speaking
Thank
to us,
you very
mate.
much.
Have a great rest of the event. Cheers. Oh, that was brilliant. What a great speak. So,
Sorry. Sorry. Just so I don't have to whisper in Adam's ear and he tries to understand it and then he repeats. Mean is just over there if you point at Mean. So that's Mean V, former world champ. He's getting psyched up for his next run, so he didn't really want to talk right now. And the former world champ, I forgot his name, sorry, from Japan, he's literally about to run, so we can't talk to them at the moment. But gonna lead you through the portable building area.
yeah. To find some of our friends from Australia. Check that. That is the fastest Frank has moved in about 10 years. He's sprinting up and down the pits. This is the sort of atmosphere here. But that's the sort of spirit of these World Championships we like. It's been tough for everyone here. Not just us, not just the drivers. Everyone involved. The officials have to also make changes at the last minute. So it's very, very difficult. There's the driving area, of course. This is the sort of warm-up zone. They warm the engines up before their runs. Quite interesting how there were two former world champions there that were getting in the zone. They really did not want to be interrupted while they were doing that. But look at this view. We are still being spoilt by these Italian mountains up here and these hills. And what you can see, actually, that's a little bit too much cloud. Let's not show that. Right, let's see if we can move through here. Now, these are kind of mobile units dedicated, one normally for manufacturers. You can see that's a very nice Ferrari, actually. See there, the Creation one. This one's Novarossi. I wonder if we could find our sponsors, Team Shepherd. I wonder if they've got one here. Creation appear to be hogging quite a few of them. Mugen there. So these are sort of like HQs for each of the teams to kind of bunk down in. And they're mostly all manufacturers, except for this one at the end, which wasn't being used until the Australian team showed up. And they're throwing brooms out. They've heard Nick Damon's coming. They didn't get the memo. It wasn't me. Morning, fellas. How are you doing?
Welcome to Camp Australia.
Hey.
You're an Australian soil
Yeah,
now, boys.
I would have shouted if I knew you were coming.
As a Pommy, I'm now very aware of what I'm saying and where I
cleaned
am.
up
I'm in the
the
bear pit now.
For Queen of Country.
Fellas, introduce yourselves. We all know where you're from. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Ricky.
Andrew the mechanic.
Jeff Hammond, how you going?
And Andrew as well.
Dan. Can I just say,
Yeah.
Jeff, you're something of a minor celebrity on our chat. Every time you come around, every single time, like there's the chat's coming through. It's like, oh, where's Jeff Hammond coming up? Where's Jeff Hammond? I'm like, this Jeff guy's like, I'm imagining you flying home and getting like a welcome party when you come back.
Oh yeah, but nothing less. That turns up when he gets home. Yes.
So, I mean, it's been a bit of a frustrating event so far. How are you guys kind of adjusting your setups to going forward to today? I mean, the track may end up being quite similar to how it was yesterday before the rain came, but are you guys going to try and just play it by ear?
I play everything by ear. Yeah, I made some changes yesterday, and then I was hoping to try it yesterday, and then it started to rain. So I guess I'll just try it now with the lower grip across my fingers. But Jeff has been trying a few little thingies, little doobies. You want to tell them about it?
I continue to change my car every run to try to get the grip. So today's conditions, the track wasn't too bad on the practice, so it should get better as the day goes on and heats up.
I mean, they've done this thing where they're doing practice rounds now to rubber the track back in. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, it kind of pushes the schedule back, but at the same time, it kind of gets the track back to where it was.
I think it's a good thing to get it back up as quick as possible so we can all sort of have a consistent track. So I think it's a good thing.
So, and how confident you guys, one of you guys, bringing the World Championship back to Australia?
Pretty confident. Yeah, I think I can do it.
Yeah, pretty confident.
Without doubt. Without doubt. Absolutely.
I'm a mechanic, man. I don't know.
Well, you're helping as well. You're part of the team.
Hello, Australia. Oh yeah.
We first saw you the other day, by the way, playing table football over in the relaxation area. I think we've got to get some footage of that at some point.
To clarify, I wasn't actually playing. I was getting my ass handed to me by the Italians.
It was by the French, wasn't it?
Them too. Yeah. Pretty much anyone.
I blame that English ref. It was Alex, wasn't it? It was actually. It's probably him. Well, thanks very much for chatting to us, guys. I'm sure we'll be back here at some point. These guys loving the atmosphere. Doesn't matter what's going on out there, what sort of delays we're having, inconsistencies with the event. These guys are still having a blast, and we love that. True spirit of the World Championships right here. Thanks very much for chatting to us, fellas.
Come hang here anytime.
Yeah, we might have to take you up on that offer, actually.
See you guys.
See you later. Right, so that'll conclude that. We've been around the Philippines, the Thai end of the pits, the Japanese end of the pits. Real international atmosphere here at the World Championships, as you expect. We've got the European superstars and Mr. Simon Kurzbuck over here. But we do also have... Good morning, Simon. We do also have a huge international presence here, as you expect, from the IFMAR 110th IC Track World Championships. Our coverage will be presented to you all the way through this event by Team Shepherd, by HPI Racing, by Runner Time Fuel, and of course by the people at IFMAR. And until next time, keep it locked to RC Racing TV.